And a little bit tentative and not really well connected, and that might have gotten you a bit of a hole.
No, that was not moments. That was a big part of the especially like first half. We were not connected offensively or defensively. Everybody's were like kind of like walking on eggshells, and start of the game, all the turnovers that we had is the question of focus, and it's the question of like bringing that effort to the game. So that was lacking for the start of the game. We tried to find that groove later in the game, but not enough to make a comeback.
Do you think these guys are afraid to do too much, a little bit, or a little bit tentative that way?
I don't know. Like I'm not sure what's behind it, but we are always talking to guys to be aggressive and to play off of each other and to make right reads. And in order to play that way, you need to be aggressive. You need to be ready to shoot the ball and drive it. And we just from the start of the game, we let our guard down.
Darko, obviously it's a big change after Siakam was traded away. How do you feel the team is evolving or changing after that trade?
I mean, it's just the start. It's just the start of the process. And good thing over here is that we're going to have 3 days without games, an opportunity to really practice and, try to get on install offense and defense as much as possible and try to get guys on the same page as much as possible in short amount of time. I believe in talent of this group and I believe in our players. We just need to be more intentional behind everything.
Jonte didn't play in the second half. Was that just the injury from the first half or the decision to go somewhere?
My decision not to play him in the second half. We went small because the Jaren Jackson was out, the stretch there as well. And then I thought that Ted gave us a good punch there in the second half.
When it comes to that practice over the next 3 days, installing stuff for guys, is there anything at the top of the hierarchy or at the top of your to-do list that you want to get this team doing?
For sure. Just like to be better organized on offensive end, that we know who is in what spots, what are we running, the play calls. Like a lot of times, like if you don't call anything, we're just randomly playing basketball out there. And I want us to be unpredictable, but I don't want us to just random play basketball, So we'll need some time to work and install and understand where guys need to be on the court and how to play off of each other. I thought that Scotty did some really good stuff on the post-ups and creating off of that. But we need to watch film. We need to get better. We need to put the work in. This is just the start of the process.
Has it been really helpful? You guys run a lot of delay with Thad. A lot of players just know that. Has it been really helpful to just be able to throw him out there and initiate that in the in-between stuff? For sure. But Ted is doing a good job of connecting and finding guys. But we need to get better of reading how defense is guarding us when they're switching go ball screens. We're not switching. When we need to go into tight curls. When we need to pop back for a shot. Yeah, and what are opportunities are over there? Like what are we looking at? So we're at the beginning of training camp right now, and this 3 days are coming in good time for us.
You mentioned before the game you wanted to get Emmanuel 8, 9, 10 3-pointers a game. I'm sure if you've told us that, you've probably told him that. How do you get him to a number that's higher? I think he only had 1 in the first half. Yeah, I mean, we gotta watch film. He gotta see opportunities. I felt that he had a couple of opportunities to get him up that he did not take them. And also, I think that team needs to look for him more as well. That guys gotta be more aware, So it's gonna be watching film. It's understanding where are the spots on the floor. How do we use him in pick and rolls? Like he can create pick and roll threes. We gotta do a better job of setting those screens higher up the floor because defense is always going over on him, and he needs to be able to get that in that gap there to get those shots. You decided to go with Grady to close the game. Why did you make that decision?
Just wanted him to get experience of closing the game out there to be with those guys. He did a lot of good stuff lately, so he deserved the opportunity.
Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.